Yes, yeah. What's up, YouTube? Yeah. Hope you're having a blessed day. And in this video, we're going to talk about the law of attraction and making space for what we want. See? Because in life, sometimes, like, we deal with a lot of baggages, a lot of things that's in our space, in our mind, in our body, in our frequency that becomes a blockage to what we want. And it's a matter of what we hold on to. So are we holding on to people, places, things? Are we holding on to physical things and material things? You know, like an example would be like a closet that's full, but you only wear about 50% of the things that's in your closet, you know? So that could be an example of pretty much letting go, and start by, giving away some of the clothes, or donating the clothes and getting rid of the clothes, so that way you can make space for more. But the secret and the trick to it is basically, it's not that you need more clothes. You're just making space for what you want to come into your life. And it could be anything. And basically, blockages are also connected to negative emotion. The positive emotions are pretty much free, and space making and light, and basically, like, yeah. But the negative things that we hold on to is basically, it keeps us stuck. And basically we're in a bondage of and we're being held by these things. And sometimes it could also be people as well. You know, that friend that's pretty much like an energy vampire, and or that girlfriend that, you should be leaving because you've had enough. You went through a lot, and it's just like things are just not getting better, they're just getting worse. And yeah, it would be stuff like that. So it's kind of like making space for what we want. Basically, you have to take inventory of the things in our mind, in your mind. That way law of attraction could focus and actually work and do its thing. The universe could actually become a vibrational match. So our core state of being and our core beliefs pretty much dictates our experience from day to day. And basically, a lot of the things that we're holding on to is basically the blockage. It's basically out of enlightenment, alignment, and a frequency match. So I'm saying that what I've learned is, like, over the past 10 years, there's not a lot of clothes that I have and shoes and hats that I've had for the past 10 years. They just been gone. And I notice, like, when it comes to my room, my house, and cleaning up and getting rid of a lot of things that I've seen, like the changes and the shifts that happened in my life. And it was a lot of miracles that happened as well. Here's a quick story, right? There was a spiritual teacher, metaphysical teacher named Brother Panic. He passed away a couple of years ago, and he was talking about being in the neighborhood in Queensbridge, New York, and how him and his friend, they were into music. His friend was a rapper. Yeah, he were a producer. He made beats. He knew how to program on SP 1200, the drum machine. And basically in Queensbridge, there would be drug dealers and stuff. And he was talking about this particular drug dealer named World. And basically, like, one day they were on the block, and then and you know, World is pretty much like you know, he was a big deal at that time and everything. He had money, the cars and everything. So he was saying, man, like, man, I need to be down with y'all, man. I need to be down with y'all. I want to change the way I make money. I want to do bigger things, and you know, or I guess he was just saying positive things. And what happened was, Brother Panic, I guess he had this thought of saying, like, he had this thought, and then he acted on the thought, and then he was like, man, nah, you can't be down with us, man. And he just walked away. So with him doing that, everybody around was like, wow, like he turned down this guy, he turned down World. And he was like, a lot of people couldn't believe it. And then he said he could see the wheels turning in World's mind as he was walking away and everything. And I guess his friend came over to him and was like, wow, like what was that about? And then moments later, no, as a matter of fact, yeah, Brother Panic, he said, he told World that, you know what, like, because the drum machine was expensive, and then, yeah, he wanted a new one and everything, and get everything started. He was telling World, in order to be down with us, you got to get this drum machine for us. And then World was like, he gave in and said, yo, I'll do that for you. And what else you need to go with it? What else you need? You need this, you need that. And they ended up with a whole they ended up with Brother Panic and his friend ended up with a studio, like a little mini studio. And basically, he in the YouTube video that Brother Panic was talking, yeah, he was saying that, you know, it's a matter of making space for things. He said he didn't really know that it would have turned out that way, but in his mind, he wanted the drum machine, and I guess pretty much turning down this powerful person, you know, in a neighborhood that had money and power, that basically, yeah, he just didn't know the outcome. And basically he was just saying that, yeah, like, they ended up getting what they wanted just by making space for it. So that's a real introspective way of making space for something as well. And it could be turning down something, or a lot of changes in life come with also, like, you could have a job that's okay, it's paying okay, but you might want a better one, and you know, a lot of people, and sometimes a lot of people hold on to jobs too as well. I've done that too. I've been at the same job for 10 years at one time, and I noticed that, like, once I developed the courage, because I had 2 jobs at that time, so I developed the courage to let one go. And you know, I seen how things changed and how, like, the road started to pave, you know. So when it comes to law of attraction, pretty much the energy needs to flow. Energy needs to flow within and without, and the universe is built that way. And the first universal law is the law of mind. Everything just exists based off mind, and making space in our minds makes a lot of new space for new experiences, new places, new people, and new things. So let it all go, y'all. Let it all go. And I'm learning that it's more important every day I live to let it all go, let everything flow. And the patterns will just shape itself and become a new road. So yeah, man. But this is what we are in, you know, this time in life. So, you know, it's Damien L, and if you liked this video so far, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we here. So peace.